Welcome back, everybody, to Naruto D&D. As always, I'm your host, Connor. With us, we have Mike as Yoshimitsu.
Yo.
Nick returning to the stage as Wukong.
Hey, finally.
And Travis as Cage.
What's up?
So, quick recap as to what happened last time. The team found out that Ryuji and Wukong were being transported to the capital, and they intervened. They rescued Wukong and discovered that he was the host of the Seven Tails. Ryuji, on the other hand, killed one of the allies and fought against the team. He ended up fighting Cage in a one-on-one cage match. Get it? And barely survived.
That's not fun.
Cage ended up falling unconscious, but for some reason, Ryuji spared his life. So, you're all gathering together. Everyone's kind of being collected back. If they find Cage, escort you to its nearby setup camp where you all rest up for a little bit. Don't have a map for it because it's going to be brief that we're here, so.
Cool. Wukong is asleep. Deadass asleep.
Enough time goes by to where you're all fully recovered, and Wukong, you wake up. Cage, you're fine. You wake up, and you're all escorted inside a large tent where you see Carmen and Hector are there waiting.
Oh, good. So we got scooped up and taken away.
Mm-hmm. It's also evening at this point.
I'm glad you guys found me because I was out in the middle of the woods because I teleported out.
Yeah, I'm just kind of glossing over that.
Flat on you. Pinchable.
So, where was I? All right, so Carmen, she speaks. She starts off. So, would any of you like to explain exactly what that was to me?
What was? Do I remember transforming or?
Yes, you remember the transformation.
Okay, I still ask that question.
The demon that you summoned.
We didn't summon anything. I just turned.
Just turned into it? You just turned into it.
It's not a demon. It's more like a really, really powerful animal that lives on our continent. Was apparently, unbeknownst to me, sealed inside of me.
And it's just that simple, huh?
Kind of.
So, let me get this straight here to understand everything that's going on. So, Cage, you chose to let Mark and Halpert escape the base. Where, during this encounter, Mark and Halpert joined in the battle and attempted to sabotage our plans. They forced Wukong into that state, apparently, where he destroyed the bridge and our only way to cross the river to get to the capital. And after all that happens, we're now left with Wukong here, who houses Demon, and you, who was spared by the person who we were supposed to save because he was a traitor. I just want to make sure I'm getting all this right?
No, you called it a demon.
It's a tailed beast. There are 9 of them. I didn't know that Ryuji was actually a full-on traitor. I thought maybe he was doing that just to get by until we could save him, and then he turned on us and started killing people.
And then he let you live.
I don't know. He left a note on me saying I may yet have use. I don't know what that means. He was a lot stronger than I thought he was going to be, and I thought I was actually going to have backup, but he was running away, or we were he could not get away. I had to try to beat him, and he got away. So it was a failure on my part. As for the tailed beasts, there are 9 of them, and they're all different. They're like animal spirits. Once you get them sealed inside of you, you can summon power from them. You know, ninjas have a source of chakra that we use. They can help us have more chakra, hone in on more chakra.
Are any of
And
them humanoid?
are they?
Nope.
No.
So she lets out a heavy sigh. She goes, "Well, we aren't done dealing with you yet." She kind of turns back to Wukong. But before she speaks to you, Wukong, a man enters the room. Or enters the tent. Excuse me, Carmen. There's a situation. And he kind of steps to the side, and you see a man is escorted in, who is handcuffed, and escorted in by 2 guards. You recognize this man. It's Mark.
Is it?
Oh, hi, Mark.
The man that got away somehow get captured.
So you see that immediately as she sees him, she places a hand on her sidearm. She eyes him carefully, and then she draws it and points it at him. You see he just kind of smiles and smirks at it. He goes, "Hey, Carmen." And she just very quietly, "What are you doing here?" "I'm here to converse with you. Momentarily. You won't be leaving my hands this time. You'll be jailed, judged, and executed here in this camp." I highly doubt that. But time is short. I'd like to get to the message, if you don't mind. See, there are 2 interesting bits of information that I'm devastated to have to inform you about. You see, number 1 involves our time together. Do you remember those weapons that we took with us from the prison? I'm sure all of you remember. Just turn to you all.
Yeah, what is it?
Well, apparently, they have trackers in them. At the moment, you see Carmen's face kind of drops. Her arms that are holding the gun out kind of lower a little bit from the shock, and her eyes widen. A moment passes while she's kind of
She
trying
still
to
had
fully...
her gun?
That was still brought with them. She's not currently using it.
Okay, because I thought she ended up getting new weapons at her base that she had.
We still brought the weapons with you.
Okay.
And so then you see she just very quietly says, "So they know where we are." Yes, they were forming up for an attack from what I saw. But the bright side is that their forces are smaller than usual. The bridge is down, so the bulk of their reinforcements won't arrive. You have a chance to defend yourself, and now thanks to me, you'll be prepared for the attack. But then there's issue number 2. That's a bit darker. And as much as I'd hate to see you get upset, this is one that you and I both need to appreciate the gravity of. You see, I interrogated a kind gentleman, a lieutenant, over on Malem's side. I was going to use him to gather some information to tap into their signals and figure out exactly what their ground movements were and the best way to sneak into the base. But I overheard something a little bit more concerning. Ryuji is on his way to Hell's Cavern. You see she just kind of very quietly gets a little bit more serious in her tone, but you see like little bits of panic kind of stretching over her face. Like she's trying to resist. As well, Obviously, you and I understand what is supposed to be down there. We've both seen the paperwork. But you know that we also can't open it. But with Ryuji on his way there, and you and I both knowing that these ninja are more capable than you and I, well, either it's all just an old wives' tale and there's nothing down there, it's just meant to be another place for a little secret of some unknown proportion. Or it's more serious than that, and Marshall's fears were true. And that if Ryuji can open that, then that means that this whole country will burn.
Quit coding it. What the hell's down there?
Well, you should know a little bit. After all, apparently you have one on your side now. It's a demon.
We got demons with us, guys. I missed a lot.
Interesting.
I know that this one was brought out of the prison for his behavior, but I didn't think that he was this cheeky. Carmen, you must love his type. So, let me just get to the point here. Either there's nothing in Hell's Cavern, or something is in Hell's Cavern. And either way, I'm going to go and find out. So you have the choice of sending a team to back me up, because I might not be able to handle that Ryuji by myself. Or you can not do anything and let the country burn if I'm wrong. Or if I'm right.
Any theories on what sort of kind of demon it is?
I'm afraid I really don't know. The paperwork that we saw was something that was written by the old general, by Marshall. All it really described was an old legend, something out of mythology, like a children's tale. It was about a demon that would find anyone who it could and kill them, and it would just keep the remaining population running, hiding, and repopulating for it to feed. Beyond that, there's really not much more that I know.
Sense move. That's poor. So what happens when you pass up?
As far as you can tell, he's being genuine. Also, remember that adding the swag or hope or anything like that it screws up the fucking math.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I'm already on my way to Hell's Cavern. Just send a small team. Keep what you need here to defend your base. After all, I'm going to need you to be a wonderful distraction when I make my attack on Malum. But I'd prefer to be alive for that, so the backup would be truly appreciated. She says, you're already on your way nowhere. You are my prisoner here. You might avoid execution for this information, but you're going to be put in a cage nonetheless. And we'll judge you when the battle is over. Because, it's a wonderful opportunity that we've had with these ninja. Something that I imagine you're just so close-minded about that you just can't embrace the full opportunities of. Halpert, on the other hand, he's just been a wealth of knowledge. Ever since the moment that he helped us break out of the prison, I understood exactly what the range of these ninja could do. Anything. And from what I've gathered working with all these ninja here in Halpert, we have that same potential within us. So I've allowed Halpert to do some training with me.
kind
I believe it's called a shadow clone.
I punched the clone.
Right then and there. All right. He's not going to defend himself, so you punch the clone and it turns into a poof of smoke. And you see the handcuffs drop to the ground. All right, so that happens. You see that Carmen turns to Hector, who's in the room, says, "Go, get the defenses ready." As for Hell's Cavern, she kind of gets quiet and thinks to herself, "We can't afford if he's right. We can't afford if Ryuji can open that prison. We can open that cage that's down there." So, Cage, Wukong, Yoshimitsu, and Yama, you four will go to stop him and back up Mark. And if you just happen to capture Mark or kill him along the way, I won't have any complaints.
Kill would be better.
I won't have any complaints either way.
I'm gonna be like, he had some quotations training. Okay, that still doesn't mean that he has enough chakra to be able to perform that jutsu several times. So you can pretty much take into effect that he's not going to be able to do it again, or he'll overexert himself.
I expect your theory could be right, though you'd know far more on it than I would. And put simply, the reason I'm sending you four is, Cage, I don't trust you, so you are an acceptable casualty to me. Understand that.
Good to know.
Wukong, as you possess a demon of your own, regardless of what terminology you want to use for it, you are the best chance that we have of surviving that thing should it be freed. Yoshimitsu, as the one who I trust most in this group, to at the very least see the job through, you're going to be there to defend your allies as their guardian. And maybe Yama can manage to speak some sense into his brother. And if he can't, well, he'd be useless here in a battle in this quarry anyway. Here's the location to Hell's Cavern. Lucky for us, it's on this side of the river. Get there and take care of things. And be careful, because Marshall, ever since he has been general, made sure that it was properly guarded with a handful of guards. So you might face resistance if you can't get through stealthily.
So we should probably try to get through stealthily. Ryuji was a handful, but on his own, and we don't need to be weak when we face him.
I will leave it to your discretion. Now I need to ensure that our base is properly defended, should an attack indeed be coming. And I'm also going to double check those trackers he was talking about.
Or maybe you could, I mean, I know that you don't trust me. You probably care what I say, but you could even have someone take the trackers off in a different direction. Have them sit somewhere for a long period of time, make it look like that we've left.
We will have to find out exactly whether or not they're true, or whether or not he was telling the truth, or being false with us. And then I will consider that.
He very well could be working with the enemy and tell him where we are. This could all be a trap.
Which is why we're going to check for the trackers. And why I'm sending the team that is able to defend themselves properly, or be an acceptable casualty.
The Expendables.
Now get going.
Good luck.
So the four adventurers went off just
And so you all start running to Hell's Cavern. She doesn't say good luck back, by the way. I just want you to know I did hear that.
GG.
So you're all running towards Hell's Cavern. Yoshimitsu, roll spot check. No one else. Just Yoshimitsu.
Oh,
That's
rip.
There's up for points in this. Nothing else.
Just,
Yoshimitsu, you do not see what I am talking about until it is too late. You're all running along the way, and all of a sudden you see when it's you're already running through it. You see all of a sudden a little blur appears in front of you, like some distorted light. And before you can stop yourself, you are teleported elsewhere.
come on the other side. All of us do?
Nope, just Yoshimitsu. It was a very small gate.
Gosh dang it.
You, all of a sudden, are standing face to face with a Wari.
Fuck.
Lucky I don't have Spirit Die.
Here, give me a second. There you go. Throw a Wari on the board for that, since he's an easy to pull up one. But he raises a hand. You're just signaling peace. So he's not trying to fight you.
Kind of
Now.
short on time here. Let's make this quick.
That's exactly what I'd prefer. I need to be quick as well, before my disappearance is noticed. You need to get Wukong off this island as quick as you can.
Why?
Because if you don't, then... And you see all of a sudden, he stops mid-sentence, and his eyes darken.
I see.
And then he speaks again. You must return to your allies. I'm sorry about the disruption. And son, he teleports you back.
All right.
Was it an instant thing, or did we notice?
You noticed it. So, you saw him disappear, you kind of, stopped to turn around, and you immediately looked around, and while you're figuring out what to do, he reappeared.
Welcome back.
Well, I don't know if we can trust him or not, but since it was the effects of the reanimation, figured it probably is true. But he's warned that we need to get Wukong off this island as quickly as possible.
Why?
He couldn't say. Effects of reanimation. Probably something he couldn't. No doubt Orochimaru is doing.
Wait, Orochimaru?
I forgot you.
Spirit dice.
GG. Yes, Orochimaru. He's on this island as well. One of his purposes is to give us curse marks. The other, no.
Probably to obtain this power we just now heard about.
Well, he said as quickly as possible. So I imagine that doesn't mean detours or even our own objective right now.
We can't trust a Wari.
Can't trust a Wari. There's no doubt that he's under the control of Orochimaru.
He may be. That all may have been a ploy just to get us to try to send Wukong back home to get him away, to make things easier on them, or to make him an easy target.
Their goal's been to get off this island this whole time now.
We can't get off the island yet anyway. There's no reason to even talk about this.
Was right. Unless there's a way. Maybe a boat or something.
If there was a boat, we don't know where we're going.
I remember watching this TV show where these characters had the exact same argument. Turns out they were
what?
all dead.
I remember a TV show where they all got stuck
Are
on
you
an
talking
island.
about Lost?
Yeah.
First off, they weren't all dead.
Yeah, they were. It was all purgatory.
No, it wasn't. We've had this conversation before.
And
Oh, no.
that just means that we need to skip it.
Are we all dead?
There was also another show where they were all on an island and never could get off.
Well, season 2.
Gilligan's Island. Yeah.
Oh,
Jeez.
yeah.
Oh,
Remember that episode where they thought the island was sinking, but it was because Gilligan was just testing to see how far he could swim out each day? That was a doozy.
GG.
what?
It was like he had like a thing to measure, like a stick to measure how far like the water was going, and it just kept going. Like the stick just kept getting lower and lower under the water. And he found, I thought the island was sinking. Turns out Gilligan was just like going out, taking the stick and trying to swim out further to see how far he could go.
Oh god.
Man, they were probably really bored or like starting to go insane from dehydration to like not know.
I probably
the,
would eat
the
Gilligan
funniest
if I was them.
episodes. The funniest episodes was in like. I know this we're digressing a little bit, but the funniest episodes is when like they would have someone like a guest come on. You know, someone gets stuck on the island, and then like that guest would leave, and they're just like, "What the fuck? You left us." It's like, "Yep, you just got left." Never did find out if they got off that island.
Never will.
Well, all we know is that the Skipper and Gilligan definitely became butt buddies at the end.
Yeah.
Hey, little buddy. That's pretty weird.
Shout out to the movie star.
Shout out to Marianne.
Is that her name?
No, Marianne was the country girl. Best girl right there. Best girl, Marianne.
I don't remember her. All right, anyway, back on track. All right, so y'all gonna keep running to the location?
I guess we'll start heading that way, yeah.
All right.
Wukong has now got his eyes and ears.
He's now got his eyes and ears open.
Yeah. No, I took him out of my pocket.
Okay, I was gonna say, were you doing the Bird Box challenge earlier?
Rest in
Yeah.
peace.
Hear that? You see that a car fucking was doing that? Like someone who was driving and they fucking just drove into another vehicle.
No.
Why? What?
Because they're fucking idiots. People are stupid. Anyway. Hey, so here's a fun little fact. You know how my graphics card is fixed?
Yes.
That means the return of dynamic lighting!
Jeez.
Oh no.
Most
Oh,
precious element.
yes.
You put some scripts in.
So you all arrive at Hell's Cavern. You see, it's pretty much just like a. There's a little bit of a road connecting the path. I didn't actually draw it in because I didn't think about this until right now. There's a little road going down, but as soon as you get past that little yellow gate there, it's just like a little like raising, dropping, like security fence kind of a thing. It just starts going downhill. You see a couple of buildings that are set up that seem to be processing plants of some sort. You'd have to get closer to double check, but that's, your first assumption. And here you are. And now we'll enter turn order.
This is Hell's Cavern.
Where's Mark? He said he'd be here.
Wait. Guess we should just
Hold on, I'm
go.
gonna pull the three Itachi.
So Yama's gonna speak at that. Yes, it could be already inside, or it could be a trap. Might be hanging back waiting for us to clear people out, also.
Is that what we're gonna do? Try to just clear people out, or are we going to do this stealthily?
Well, I'm not the greatest stealth type, but I'll give it my best shot. I'll just follow your leads, I guess.
Rolls a 1, slams his face into the yellow thing. He has a record of this.
The greatest thing, like, he just goes up, he just lifts up the security thing, like, just throws it up. All right, we're good. Gunk. Comes straight back down.
He has a usual amount of 1s. The roll
Mhm.
when it comes to stuff like that. It is crazy.
Lex also has an unusual amount of ones that he rolls. Those two characters, I have no idea what it is.
See?
But Lex also just as often rolls 20, so it's evened out for him.
So what is this white thing right here? A building?
So yes, you see, there's a little bit of a wall. Let me do this. There's a little bit of a wall, kind of like right along here, that you can kind of just barely make out. But this section right here, there is also a little bit of a building that seems to be like the check-in point.
Okay.
But there's also no glass on that side, so.
So should we disguise ourselves or should we try to hop the wall?
Guess we could try and hop the wall. I'm not the greatest at stealth either.
Well, we should
Yeah,
disguise
let's do
ourselves
something.
first and then hop the wall. That way, if we do get caught, at least we have something going for us.
What should
I'm
we
still
disguise
putting all
ourselves
my
as?
level ups.
In
pretty
disguise?
So Yama's going to speak. He's going to say, I'm not exactly the greatest with transformation. I'm better at sneaking than I am even that.
Gosh dang it,
Well,
Yama.
still need to all do a transformation. Just try it, and then we'll sneak after that. We're going to try to do this as stealthily as possible. I think that would be the best bet. We'll take out guards as they come by us, little by little, until it comes down to us actually having to do a fight, which it probably will.
All right. Transformation no jutsu.
I might do that too. It just gives me a plus. What's the plus on that? Like 3?
From the technique, nothing.
Gives you a plus.
To the disguise?
The technique does.
No.
58.
Technique just makes it that way you don't require resources.
Oh, I thought it did.
Mastery maybe does.
I don't think
fine.
it does. You can double check.
I thought it did.
It's been a while since I've actually paid attention to this, so.
I'm just gonna transform into like one of the looking like one of the guards that we were fighting earlier.
Okay. Any specific
Or-
rank? You know that there's one that looks lower rank, one that looks higher rank.
I'll do.
Yeah, I'll just list them as variations. There's a standard gunner, an elite soldier, or a sharpshooter. Or, of course, you could also do Lex or Malum if you wanted.
I'll do a sharpshooter.
Okay.
No, I'll do an elite gunner.
All right.
That's what I'm gonna do.
I'm transforming into this.
We're about to get caught ASAP.
Check this.
Ooh, I mean, that's not horrible. It's not horrible, but it's not great.
The fact that Yoshimitsu has the highest, Yoshimitsu has the second highest, and fucking Yama has the highest is fantastic.
It's not very good.
So we better get caught ASAP.
Probably,
Prepare for
but
that.
at least we got. I mean, at least we got something going for us.
And one adorable kitty. No one's gonna stab a kitty.
All right, are we about to go in turn order now, or?
Yep.
Yeah.
So
Let's see
first
what-
off is Yoshimitsu. Actually,
That's
here
a-
I'll have Yama roll his initiative as well.
That's not the wall. That's the little flip thing, little flip gate thing.
Is
Yeah.
this the wall?
The-
Or is
The
this
big
wall?
gray thing's the wall.
There's two big gray things. Like
Yes.
Yeah.
This.
Yep, that's a wall.
Yes.
It's not a big wall, but it's a wall.
This.
And this right here is a building that you can kind of make out because it's a little bit taller than the wall.
I can kind of see like right here.
What's this?
It's a building.
Yeah,
I
right
see
there's a
that.
building.
What's inside the building?
You're gonna have to get
Well,
a
we
better
don't
point of
know.
view.
It's, I mean, we got dynamic lighting. You can't see it.
All right, good. My turn. Wait.
All right. Yama's turn. He's gonna do the same.
Dum, 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 dum.
So next up is Wukong.
Wukong does the same, but with a tumble at the end.
Okay.
Roll tumble check. Trip fall.
I'm going to run up to the wall, and then I'm going to attempt to hop up, grab the top, and kind of lift myself up and look over, just
Okay.
slightly. Should I roll, like, if I want to do it like silently? Should I do a move silently, or should I just?
Yep. Do a move silent and a hide check. Let's just have everyone do it right now. For that's going to blanket for the rest of the session.
Oh boy, a blanket.
Yeah.
I'm assuming Yam's a 0.
Actually, you'd be surprised.
Really?
I'll let everybody else roll. That way I can have mine together too. Oh, that's awful.
Yeah, Yama did not have the greatest hide check. It's fitting, at least.
That's move.
It didn't matter. It was super low anyway. We're about to get caught. Prepare yourselves.
Move
let's-
silently.
Go back
Real
and
quick, Yoshimitsu,
And
what was your first one?
move
hide.
silent. The second was a hide. 10 move silent. 8 hide.
I'm just jotting down notes of each of them. For Wukong, was yours the first one silent and the second one hide?
Yep.
And same with you, Cage?
Yeah, 23 MS, 17 hide.
All right, fantastic. So yeah, you peek over the wall, just move you over to the side here, so that you can see what you're looking at. You see this right here looks like a parking lot, but no cars are parked.
Oh, that's fun. Is it? Did you say it was dark? Getting dark?
It is dark. It's evening. It's nighttime at this point.
Oh, cool. So I'm gonna just do the rest of my movement action to kind of stay along the side of the walls,
Okay.
and that's about it. Oh, before
Should
I
only be
jump
right
all
here.
the way, over, I'm like, coast is clear.
Shouldn't you only be right here?
I don't remember how far I walked.
Since you moved right there and you were right there, that was that, and then yeah, so that right there is where you should be.
Perfection.
All right, so you do that whisper. Next up is Yoshimitsu.
Open the gate. Oh, I can't see jack squat.
Yeah, it's dark out, so if you have night vision, let me know.
Nah, not if you're blooded, so.
All right, next up is Yama.
I have dark vision,
That's different from night vision,
and I have low light.
or is it? No, dark vision is night vision. Low light vision, that's what I'm thinking of. Okay, so your vision's extended.
Thank you.
Yeah, I'm just gonna climb over and then move there. Wukong.
Wukong's gonna hop the fence, and then stand behind.
From
Yoshimitsu.
You can do this.
I know his name is Yoshimitsu. I just keep saying Tekken.
All right. So next is Cage.
So is this a door?
That is a door. You can see that that's a building right there. I realize it's not as hard to tell, or not easy to tell because of the way I have that layered.
Okay.
Let me move that to the back. Now it's a little more obvious.
Do I do a spot check to see if I can see windows from here, or is it not a,
You do not see windows from that side.
or like lights coming through the side of the building from windows?
Yes, you see windows coming from. You see some light coming out from windows from the south side. From your angle, you cannot see if there's the same on the north side.
Looks like there's some windows on the side of the building. Maybe we should take a peek.
Ooh.
Dude,
Shit. Where was the first window? You said.
First window would be right about here.
So I want to get to the one right before it.
The square up before it, right there.
All right, and then I'll take a look inside. Do I need a roll spot check?
Let me real quickly do something here. You'll have some increased vision at the moment. Don't do anything with it, but what you see is what you will see looking through that window. All right, so that it for you, Cage?
Huh. I'm just gonna do that. Yeah.
All right, next up is Yoshimitsu.
What's he doing in there? Just like standing there.
I see he's just sitting in a chair. I see he's just got something in his hands that he's just messing with, just clicking on.
Is he facing us or is he facing
He's
the other
facing away.
direction? Well, that's good. Well, in that case, can I take the another couple of steps forward then?
It's too late at this point,
GG.
since Yoshimitsu's already moved.
Should I ask these questions before?
Bless you. All right. Wukong, you are up.
Wukong, you are up.
Sorry, I couldn't hear anything. I was trying to fix.
Trying to what?
Trying
You
to
keep
fix
fix
cutting out,
audio.
so... Okay.
Wukong will move. Wukong readies movement to follow Yama.
Follow Yama?
Yep. Yama's in front.
Okay. Your movement speed's 30, isn't it?
front. Yeah.
That's where you should be then.
Yep.
For no in particular reason am I specifying all this.
this guy.
All right. So you're ready to follow Yama still?
We can't hear you, Nick.
I say yes. God damn it.
You might need to tone down the sensitivity. Or tone up the sensitivity on your Discord settings with your new mic.
Yeah, I'm fiddling around with it.
Next up is Cage.
All right. Huh. When I was here, I could see the dude, but when I'm here, I can't. That's funny.
This dude?
No, this one. Ooh, that one.
Yeah, it's based on your positioning, because your angle through the window. And it's not exactly a perfect system from where your vision's based.
And before I move another 15 feet, I'm gonna look I'm gonna look through the window and see what that dude, if that dude's looking this way.
See, that guy's looking at his way, but he's also just looking down, doing something on what looks to be a cellular device.
Can I see if I can read his lips?
He's not saying anything.
Okay. Then I'm going to get low and try to sneak by the window without him seeing me.
All right. Should use his GM roll, shouldn't I?
Not necessary.
All right.
The public
As you're
roles.
passing by and you kind of peek ahead to see if he saw you, see you're good. He's still just looking at his phone, just dawdling. All right. Next up is Yoshimitsu.
Intern.
All right. Next up is Yama. It's just gonna hang out there. Wukong
Follows Yama.
follows Yama. All right, and back to Cage.
And I look in, I see this dude sitting over here. I'm trying to see which direction he's looking.
Sorry, 1 second. I was doing something. You're looking at that dude. You said
Hmm.
he was also looking downwards, southwards.
So towards the windows.
Can I do an action?
Wish I knew what
Not
you were
at the
saying.
moment.
No.
It's just talking.
Oh, talk action, sure.
But I'm going to be using a technique, though.
Then no.
All right. It's just projection technique.
Still no. That's the requirements.
Right.
And since the end of your turn, I'm gonna say no.
But
next turn.
Okay. 45 is my thing. So move there. And then yeah, I'm just gonna stop right there.
All right, Yoshimitsu.
Ugh. Right.
Sorry, 1 second. All right, and so Yama. Gonna be hanging out right in front of the window or right there? Okay.
Both different. Yeah.
So you,
Wukong's not that stupid.
so you peek as you kind of like see in, see in the window. You see that one of the guys who's in there starts to shuffle, like he's kind of getting up.
He's going out for a smoke.
Okay, so I can't use any action.
Nah, unfortunately, you've used both movement actions.
Do have heroic surge, though.
You do have heroic surge, so if you want to do something now, you can.
So when I'm ready in action, if he starts to walk up towards the window, I'm going to whisper behind him using projection technique. Say, behind you.
Okay.
I'm not going to yell it. I'm going to whisper it.
Okay. Cage, you're up.
Okay. So
The fuck did I just hear?
what?
I heard something like I bought my hairnet.
Hearing things.
I'm guessing that's from Nick's end, but I'm not positive.
Hearing things.
Okay. Well, anyway, I'm going to move.
Oh, I should do this as well.
Yep.
All right, so that right there, I kind of have some weird lighting on for that one. Maybe I should just redo that. Yeah, let me undo that one. So as you kind
Okay.
of walk up, you see that that person falls to the ground, or falls to the ground and right there, dead.
So is that even a building?
So it's like a guard tower. That's the reason why I like this building's weird.
So it falls off the guard tower to the ground. How tall up is it?
It's
High up.
about 20 feet up.
Okay, so I'll say I'm right here then, and I look up and I see Mark.
And you see he looks down and sees you too. He just kind of nods his head.
And the next turn.
And so now it's before it's Yoshimitsu's turn. This person starts walking up to the window, and you catch them in your eye, Wukong. So you activate your ready to action. You see they immediately freak out and turn around. Now they're looking the opposite way.
All right, can we scatter?
Oh, well, it's Yoshimitsu's turn.
All right. I'll break the wall and attack them.
I was gonna make that. It's like the exact same joke with Yama. So he just breaks his hand through the glass and just rips him out.
What
Alright.
the heck?
Yama's gonna run up and do the same thing. All right.
Oh, hi, Mom.
And you see Mark hops on down and lands on the ground in front of you. He goes, "Happy to see you're here. And you took the quiet approach. Smart move."
Yeah, well, you don't just run into a place not knowing how many people are there.
What about that one time? Oh wait, that was different.
Who are you?
So he gestures up ahead of him. He goes, You should be able to make out the tracks right now. That leads into the mine. The place we're looking for is at the bottom of it."
Like, is he talking about this way or this way?
Do you see this? Whoops, that's the wrong tool. Do you see this line right here?
Yes.
That is what he's referring to.
So it's like railroad tracks kind of thing?
Not like railroad tracks, like minecart tracks. So similar, but smaller. All right. Cage, you're up. Because you haven't moved since I had him take his action. I actually should have had him move after you.
Too late.
All right. So I'm going to walk up to this side of the guard and then do, I guess, a check to see if I can find anything on the guard.
His gun was on him.
I'm going to pick that up.
Okay.
I don't trust him
Ammo?
anymore.
It is a... you see it's a Beretta 50.
It's got a track record.
What damage does it do?
2d12 plus your dexterity modifier.
Whoa.
Crits on a 20. And it has a range of 120. Hush, Yoshimitsu, don't say a word.
It's some
Okay
coffee,
there.
son. We have to stop for a coffee break.
Been at work all day, dude.
Yeah, I know, man. I know.
10 hours. Some trash.
And then after that, I'm going to run up to where the dynamic lighting stops or starts, right over here. So I don't really know how far that was. What was that, like 10, 20? That's about right.
Yeah. All right.
Close enough.
So now it technically would be Mark's turn. I'm going to have him move now. He's going to move up and just follow up behind you. Yoshimitsu, now you're up.
That's right. You, Mark.
That's it for you?
Mm-hmm.
Yama's going to move up right behind you. And Wukong.
Wukong's gonna go up and move right behind Yoshimitsu.
All right, now you,
Uh,
Cage.
I have a question about the Beretta. Does it have a scope on it?
Yes.
Oh, cool. So I could like extend my. Well, it's nighttime though.
And you'd
There's
have the
that.
trained eyes for them elite spot checks. Which that guy could have seen you, but because you went to the bottom one where Mark was as opposed to the top one.
Which way is this guy looking? Straight
He's
out
looking
to the left.
Yeah, straight to the left. And you just kind of see like his gun like resting along the little guard fence that's up there.
All right, here we go.
Here we go.
5, 10.
Oh, one of those things is fucked up. And fixed. Let's do that.
Oh,
And just
before I
refresh.
run into the mine, I'm gonna say, remember, in a place like this, your voice is going to reverberate off the walls. No more talking beyond this point.
Wukong screams, "What?"
You joking, or are you actually gonna do that?
I'm joking.
Yeah, I'm gonna start sealing.
Yeah, I'm gonna start sealing.
Mark's moving right up there, and so next up is Yoshimitsu. And Yama's gonna move right up over here, and you, Wukong. 15, 20, 30. All right, chilling out right there. All right. And Cage.
I don't like that people are getting further and further back from me. I'm walking to something, I'm gonna be all alone.
They're still pretty close.
Trapdoor.
30, 60.
All right, back to you, Yoshimitsu. Oh, wait, I meant to have Mark move. Regardless, you'll be fine there.
Will I be fine?
I think that's a little bit beyond your movement, isn't it? And that's
Okay,
one square beyond it. What was it?
We only get one movement action.
I guess diagonal, that still could work. Oh, no, you get 2. But you were back here. 5, let's see. 10, 15, 20, 25, 30.
Don't forget about the right click.
Yeah, it's 1 square above where you should be.
Okay.
Oh, yeah, I did forget about the right click. All right, now Yama here. At Yama, let's bam, 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 bam. All right, back to Cage. Relatively quiet mission so far, not too shabby.
I'll say.
60.
And now it's Mark's turn. 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And now you're back up, Yoshimitsu.
We're ready.
And Yama. It shall move right there. Wukong. Back to you, Cage. Gotta admit,
That
I
was
expected
quick.
more fighting by this point. I didn't think that you guys would actually go stealth.
Well, stealth is
I mean, we're not like super OP like our other characters, so it's you got to do the best you can. What you
Oh, I'm
got?
not criticizing. I'm just surprised.
I mean, except for
several.
except for Wukong. Apparently, he's OP.
Just a smidgen. But it also
Possibly.
gives him, more downsides as well, on top of the upsides.
He's a liability to us all.
All right, Yama. All
Do some-
right.
And then
Yeah,
Mike does some
Cage.
jumping jacks to wake up.
Get the blood flowing.
Listen, check. Oh shit!
You hear a groaning sound coming up ahead. Oh, Travis disappeared.
Yeah, I hit like the back button on my mouse. I'm coming back in.
Rookie.
Sweet macros.
Yeah, we'll take that 20 though.
Yeah, you hear some moaning coming up ahead. Like groaning moaning, not sex moaning.
That's fine.
Yeah.
Let's stop right here.
That's it for you?
Uh huh.
All
I can
right.
hear them. I hear the groaning and moaning, and it makes me nervous. And thinking about the beating I took last time, I have backup this time. But thinking about that beating, no.
All right, Yoshimitsu. Looks like you're already on top of it. Yama. And
Shout out to not
Wukong.
having a camera now.
Yeah, it's kind of weird. I don't know what happened to you.
How far can I move?
What was it? How far can you move? 60 feet.
Yeah. Well,
Because that's two
thank
movement
you.
actions.
Can you point that out for 60 feet?
Oh, yeah. All right, Cage. Back to you.
Sucks I don't have video now. Oh well.
You could restart the page or restart Chrome. That might fix it.
All right. Let me
Double
do
check
that.
your settings, all that jazz. I'm sorry, Yoshimitsu. I don't mean to be boring you with this session. I thought there'd be more fighting. I thought it'd be more up and at 'em. But it's okay. It's okay. We're
It's
about to
like,
get to some fun.
kind of like a little lame, but heard there was groaning, but I didn't hear it.
GG.
Guys, roll listen check.
I said I can't. I said no talking beyond this point, so I'm not going to say anything.
The case hasn't said anything or made hand gestures.
Also, it's more fatigue and kind of mentally exhausted.
But since you want to metagame the shit, I'm gonna turn around and be like, kind of point around the corner, and then like put my finger up over my like on my lips. I don't know why I'm doing the gestures because you guys can't see me.
I can see.
You can't see me.
If you fully restarted Chrome,
Yeah, I fully restarted.
double check your settings here on Roll20. And if
There
it's
we
not
are.
that, then
There I am. I'm back.
Should voice projection whisper? Are you
there
happy?
you are.
If you're happy, you know it. Clap your hands. See your answers.
All right, and that person goes, who's there? Because happy and you know it, clap your hands. You clapped. That was a noise. That was the joke.
Too late now. It's ruined.
You're up, Cage, by the way.
All right, is there a way I can look around this corner without actually like stepping around so they don't see me?
Yeah.
All right.
You just poke your head over. You just risk a spot check against you.
Okay. Well, I mean, is it going to be a spot check either way? Like the same thing either way? Might as well just do it, kind of thing, or do I get like a bonus because I'm just sticking my head around?
I mean, if he fails the spot check, then he won't know you that you're there.
Okay, fine.
As opposed to if you walk out, he will know no matter what.
All right. Well, do I move just a step down and do this so I can see the spot, or are you just going to tell me?
You do that. See that there's one dead soldier and one who's bleeding out with his hand on his chest. And you see as you poked your head over, he looked at you and goes, "Who's there?"
I'm gonna walk over to him.
No.
Who are you?
Oh, I am. I don't know. Does he see that I'm dressed up? I guess.
You're still disguised, so he sees you.
and I have the bread on my back.
Mhm.
What happened here, soldier?
Of course, you also changed not to a sharpshooter, but to an elite gunner. So
Yeah.
I'm just, but that's regardless. He goes, Malem's pawn that she's been using, that ninja, just came through here.
Does he have a gun? Does this one have a gun on?
Yeah, it's on the ground next to him.
Jeez.
Okay. What class were you, sir?
I'm a soldier. On
And
this
your
being the
friend over
class
there?
of 2012, that's what I was.
and the one and your friend across from you?
Yeah, it was the same. We're here to guard the vault. You have to stop him from getting into it.
Sounds like he's already in.
The code is.
The code
One more thing.
is.
One more second. I'm having to do one more thing. Okay.
Only Pookie would.
Says the code is 626 for the elevator. You gotta get down there.
Okay. Pick up his gun. I pick up this one's gun. You said it was a what?
So for those ones, that is an HKG3. Deals 2d10 damage, plus your dexterity modifier. And a critical on 20.
Okay. All right, I'm gonna make ready to action for when everybody gets down here to get inside the elevator, I guess, and tap in 626.
Alright. Yoshimitsu. Alright, now you guys. You see Mark goes up to the soldier. He kind of kneels down and he starts patching the guy up.
Bandit Mark.
Just have him actually roll.
Good old Bandit Mark.
Ooh. You see, as much as he's trying, he's not stopping that guy from bleeding at all.
Well, Mark, you're doing the best you can, I suppose.
He just focuses on what he's doing. Okay.
All right, we gotta really get down there, guys. Let's go.
Wukong, you are up. Yeah, so whereas the bleeding does kind of slow down, he's not able to completely stop it for Mark, but the guy falls unconscious. Not quite dead, but really on the brink of it.
You will live.
Wukong? Okay.
Well, I'm gonna move right here. I was gonna use a technique, but I moved too many.
Okay. Well, now everyone's quite in range of the elevator, so you gonna activate it now, Cage?
Yeah, we'll all hop in and activate it.
All right.
What's the code?
The door opens up. So that's you inside the elevator right now. Mark's also going to climb on in.
I'm gonna run the opposite.
What are you doing?
So I was gonna say I'm about to run in the opposite direction. There's about to be cramped in here.
Yeah, it is. Yama climbs in. Ugh.
Yeah.
Quick question: does Wukong have paper on it?
No.
Let's say the soldier does.
So I'm gonna grab paper off the soldier and I'm gonna cut the soldier's throat and then climb inside the elevator.
Gosh, dang.
Using your paper lance ability.
Yep.
All right. Soldier's dead. And everyone else is already inside there, so all right. There's that. See, the elevator is taking its time there. I'd like to congratulate you all on arriving with one turn remaining.
Oh, you actually had it timed?
Oh yeah.
Travis, get out of there now! I mean,
Jeez.
So you see Ryuji kind of turns as the elevator opens up, and he was messing with a control panel.
well, well, well.
So we're
Ah,
gonna go into a deep, long monologue, kind of just using
Can I just use what?
an ability on.
I mean, when we initiate combat, sure.
All right, cool.
So he turns and he goes, so you managed to figure out what was happening.
Yes, why would you kill us? We're here to help you.
Because I need to buy my way into Malem's trust, into her circle of friends and trusted allies.
You were already here with us. Does he see through my disguise?
Yeah, he's just kind of looking. He goes, I'm not an idiot.
True.
So we're gonna use iron wire bind on.
Not yet.
If you want to trigger combat right now, you can get that first action by doing that.
Contemplating.
I was like, okay, I'm gonna change. I'm gonna say I change back before he starts. Where he decides what he's doing, I change into myself. I had to try.
All right, I'm making a range touch.
You gonna do it?
You go to touch him with it. You go to wrap the iron wire around him, but he, steps out of the way, manages to hop out of the attack.
Yeah, I kind of.
Yeah, kind of.
I think so. I kind of figured.
Yeah,
I kind of figured.
He goes, no, that's no way to talk to your ally, is it? Or no way to treat your ally, is it?
ally.
I don't know. Is it? I'm lost. What side am I on?
So what's the Winter?
He says,
That was
An
a
ally.
Wukong question.
An ally wouldn't kill his fellow ninja. I can tell you that much.
really? If I recall, you've killed fellow ninja.
No one else in this room knew that.
Actually, Wukong. No,
Wukong-
you don't remember anything. Never mind.
Or does he?
That's a
I
little
don't
bit of metagame
remember
knowledge.
anything.
You don't remember anything that happened while you were in custody.
Oh.
At that point, I had to do what I had to do.
Just like what I'm doing right now. Why is my method more
Bullshit.
evil than yours?
You had a chance to come with us, and we had a chance to end this thing right then and there. You don't need to do whatever you're doing right now.
A chance to go with you all to make an assault on Malem. You haven't seen the type of technology that these people have. You don't know what you're facing. With this, he gestures inside the cage. With this, we stand a chance.
So what is this?
I have had the privilege of looking at Marshall's paperwork myself. Paperwork that even the most elite, higher up military members haven't been able to look upon. Only Malem and myself have seen them. It's a demon, a possessor, a spirit. It's like a tailed beast, but one that's native to this land. And they found a way to cage it years, decades, centuries ago. They don't know. But whatever they did to seal it, no one's been able to unseal it since. And
And what do you plan on?
in my time
And what do
working
you
on it,
plan
you know
on
what I've
doing?
discovered? The reason why it's locked and no one else can do it is because it's chakra based.
Of course it is. Wukong rubs his eye.
Oh, come now, Wukong. You seem to be more than complacent when this plan was brought up to you.
I don't remember anything. So whether I was or I wasn't,
Would you like
right
to
now
remember?
I'm kind of against this. Yeah, I do.
Maybe if you opened up this gate and faced the demon yourself, it might jog some memories. I don't know much about mythology of possessing, of demons that possess, or spirits that possess, or anything like that. But from what I know, they seem to jog the mind with all sorts of uniquities. Could trigger something.
I don't
Wukong is re-
Ryuji, I don't
releasing
trust
the-
you as far as I can throw you.
So are you going to forbid me from opening this cage?
I don't think you should do it.
Who would? Who should?
Ryuji. We don't know what's in there. We don't know what it will do or how it will possess. We
How-
don't know if it's a god that was banned from the realm of gods. Is that right? I don't know.
From the ethereal
I'm
plane,
lost.
essentially.
Yeah, this is Wukong talking.
Oh, sorry.
I'm gonna activate my Byakugan, see if I can see
You
through the
cannot.
wall. Motherfucker.
You can see through the walls. However, when you see inside, there is just pitch blackness, like your vision's being blocked by something.
Ryuji, you're not strong enough to open it and take whatever comes at you. We should give it to someone.
And who are you proposing?
We're not gonna give it to anyone with a curse seal. I look over at Yama. Sorry.
Maybe a curse seal is what will get this thing under control.
Yeah, or maybe a curse seal, or maybe you having a curse seal just gives. What am I trying to say here? You having a curse seal, and then the demon possesses you, will just make Orochimaru want you even more.
I look at Yoshimitsu or Tekken.
Well, what do you mean?
So that leaves Yama, or that leaves Yoshimitsu, or me.
Mark
And
chimes in, or me.
I push Mark forward. I was just about to say I push Mark forward.
I don't trust Mark either.
No one trusts Mark. So he's the perfect match.
You've been quite quiet throughout all of this, Yoshimitsu.
Yeah. A little bit.
Is there anything you'd like to chime in? It seems as though a lot of us are in favor of opening this and trying to understand what's inside. What's your stance?
No. No, we should not open this.
Well, if one of you want to open the way, I'll allow it. As I
Fine.
said, I've done this for the greater good of Ninja.
Fine. I'll do it.
No. Have Mark do it.
No, I'm not giving this power to Mark. He's dangerous enough, and we don't need to give him more power. I guess we could put it to a vote. But I don't think Mark should have it.
Usually goes fun. Democracy. That's what the Ninja World was founded upon now, wasn't it? At least the Leaf. I elect myself.
I like Mark.
I second Mark, says Mark.
Mm-hmm.
Cage.
I'll see what everybody else says first.
Yama. I elect Cage.
It's gonna be up
That's
to Yoshimitsu.
I thought he was going to say himself.
I was thinking about it. But Cage has proved himself to be a good friend to Yama.
No, I'll go with Cage then.
Well, it looks like it's gonna be me, boys.
Alright.
Do me a favor, if this thing gets out of hand, kill me. I look over at Yama and Yoshimitsu.
I just have one question for you.
Mm-hmm. Do you feel lucky?
Jeez. What was the name of the ninja you killed?
I don't remember what his name was.
Didn't see that coming, did you?
No, I didn't. That was beyond me. Ouch. Real ouch. What was his name? It was something like something familiar.
The J.
Yeah, it was like Jin or it was something like that. Jiro, right?
Yeah.
That's right. Because I was like, sure with a J. Yeah, okay. Anyway, so I guess I step up next to
All right.
Ryuji.
Ryuji places his hand on the panel, and you see that the metal starts to open up right in front of you.
Heart's racing.
Ryuji steps back.
Well, before he does that, I want to say, so why'd you let me live?
He smiles for this.
Oh man, what a dick!
And the gate opens up, and you see darkness start swarming out, triggering Wukong's action, where he flash steps right in front of you.
And then I flash step in front of him, and then I flash step in front of him because I have it too.
Yeah.
Then you know what that means. Let's have a reflex save from both of y'all to see who reacts quicker.
Just what I expected.
Oh, also, no additions to this other than your base modifiers.
He did an addition.
Yeah, I'm going to take
Yeah.
that 4 away. So it's going to be 14 versus.
So I'm gonna reroll.
Spirit die.
All right, I guess I.
Fuck that.
Rip. This weird
Okay.
dies. Failed.
Have fun with
All right, Wukong, roll
the
5
tailed
will saves.
beast. The tailed beast and the demon.
Roll 5 will saves there, Wukong.
Round two. What a plot twist.
Do I get additions?
You cannot add the 1d6 or the 1d6 dice to these. Actually, go ahead.
I guess we didn't need him. Wow, perfect.
I'm gonna reroll that for you.
Alright, so there's your spirit die. So it's 15, 28, 21, 21, and 13. So pretty much when the gate opens and you see the darkness is swarming in front of you all, and then Wukong steps in front of it, you see just kind of two red eyes that are peering through the darkness, and that just dashes up to Wukong, and the darkness starts swarming inside of him. And Wukong, you are all of a sudden filled with terrible thoughts, terrible memories that aren't quite your own, of just murder. You just see you chasing people, slaughtering them, killing families, children, women, everyone and everything, just trying to satisfy some sort of insatiable hunger. And then you hear a voice in your head, "You are not strong enough for me." And then the darkness sees out of you and then goes to the next closest target, being Cage. Cage, roll 5 will saves.
I'm not going to beat that.
Get back out of here.
Is that 5?
That was 6, so I'm going to count the first ones. But those do not pass. And you see it goes, "You are not strong enough either." And it jumps to the next closest one, which is Mark. So Mark's going to roll. So it's not great.
I only passed once.
You got a perfect 20.
Pass more
Jumps
than me.
out of Mark. Goes to Yama.
Yeah,
Oh yeah, Yama is still someone who I have to roll for. I forgot.
Nope.
You are pathetically weak. Jumps to
Wow.
Yoshimitsu.
Willingly fail. Okay.
10, 10, 10, 10, 10.
Easy. See, Euro had some decent. We'll see.
Oh, man.
Shoot.
Ooh, you were close. Unfortunately, it all fails for you too. So here's a fun fact about this one. With every new host, the saves get lower and lower with every new attempt.
So I'm going to harvest Ryuji because I know it's going to bounce on him.
Unfortunately, you won't be able to in time.
If only I had move speed.
This is pretty instant when it is happening at all. And you're all seeing those same terrible visions, by the way. Oh, he also fails. And then you see the darkness pop out of Ryuji, and he goes, "You are all too weak."
Fuck,
And then
fuck you, get back.
So I'm going to kind of like the tail beast cloak cover me.
Yeah.
All right. And I'm gonna look at it. I'm gonna be like, if we're too weak, then why you still have no body?
And with that taunt, you see the black smoke creature all of a sudden takes a physical form. Do I still have this token? Okay, this is one of the ones I removed. So instead of using the actual token, because I expected Ryuji would pass his with the lower DCs, let's go to the classic. And you see the darkness takes form right in front of you. And it is essentially just looks to be like blackness made in like a black liquid that is formed into a solid. Like, it's still kind of oozing, but it's retracting back into itself. And it's in the shape of a human.
So, who will be your host then?
None of you are strong enough. None of you are worth the time. So I'll look elsewhere, and if I find no one, then I'll either come back and choose the newest, or choose whichever one of you I like the most. Or I'll just burn the world.
Is there any way for me to like? No, there's no way for me to do anything.
But before I leave, unfortunately, one of you has talked down to me. I can't allow Mortal to escape alive with that. And now we're entering combat.
I'm gonna substitute with Mark.
It hasn't attacked you yet, but when if it attacks you, you have that option. It's a fun little thing right there for the audience. All right, it's attacking you now, Wukong. So you're gonna do that to try and hit Mark with it, and so Mark needs to roll a save because he's going to resist. Oh.
Wow.
That looks like you won.
Oh, with the increased DCs, that's still a fail. So you succeed. So you can move yourself from Marcus. And so now it's going to attack Mark instead. That's a hit.
Later, Mark.
Sorry, 1 second here. And you see, like, its liquid hand just kind of like forms like a spear and it stabs at Mark. It deals 46 points of damage to him. Ah!
Is Mark?
No, Mark's not dead.
All right,
And
cool.
the creature just kind of looks, and it looks back to you, Wukong, and it goes, now, the chase is half the fun. So, Yoshimitsu, you're up.
Nice. Alright. Gonna activate my bloodline swift action move here. And use earth and armor. And in my turn.
Alright. Should have a Ryuji roll.
Roll what?
Initiative.
Nah, it's fine.
He's going to take his turn right now, and then he'll go first turn next round. So Ryuji's going to yell at you all. He's going to say, "Get out of here."
And what are you gonna do?
I'm going to prove to this thing that I'm a worthy host. And so he does what Ryuji does best, and he's going to punch this thing.
Oh, I thought Ryuji used bone weapons best. That's what he
Well,
used
he
on me.
does. Yeah.
That hurt.
Yeah. He's not using bone weapons for this, though. It's just, mocking him. That is one hit. It takes 11 points of damage. And not only when he does that, but does make that hit, you see his hand like punches through the chest of the creature, and when he rips his hand back out, it just completely fills in the hole. So, next up is Yama. He's gonna create his Great Bone Sword, which takes an attack action, and that's gonna be his turn. Next up is Wukong.
I'm gonna enter Drunken Fist stance.
Okay. Surprised that you have that, but okay. Oh, so your memories are slowly returning to you after that thing went into you, as to the gap. So I'll cover it more as time continues on.
I'm also gonna activate dodge on him.
Okay.
And feint. They're all instants. So
Okay.
I already have feint since what's it called? Drunken Fist, but you know.
Yeah, a little extra.
All right, and that's the end of my turn.
All right. So next up is Cage.
Every time. Every time.
Almost.
It almost came out. You know, I was just hissing like a snake, that's all.
Yep, for tomorrow.
Because
Yeah,
he's
mine.
a cold-hearted snake. Look into his eyes.
Sorry, I was trying to find the chart that you posted a while back. I thought I copied it and pasted it somewhere, but I can't find it. It was going to help me with determining what the save was going to be on this, but I don't think it works that way. All right,
Let me post it.
I don't think it works that way on this one.
I'll still
You'll
post
be
it.
you'll have the decision there. Anyway, so this is called Celestial Arc Technique, and it does a semicircle wave of electrical energy at a target and does 66 points of electrical damage, which is saved on, which can be halved by a successful reflex save. In addition, the creature suffers damage from technique, must make a fortitude save or be stunned for 1d3 rounds afterwards.
Okay.
So what I wanted to do is I wanted to go around Mark in a semicircular fashion and hit this.
Okay.
So it's gonna go like, what's that button you push? Alt? Like, no, it's not.
Hold
Alt.
left click and then right click while you're holding left click.
It's gonna be like that.
Okay.
Sweet.
So make that hit.
Just do the damage then.
Oh, since it is an area, yeah, just do the damage, and it'll roll a will save.
It'll roll a reflex save and then a fortitude save. It has nothing to do with the will save.
Oh, wait. So reflex save to determine if half damage, fortitude save to determine the stun.
Yes.
Okay, sorry, mixing up things in my head. All right, that's the reflex. And that's the fortitude.
All right. So does that chart go by what Maya stuff is on this, or does it just go by the it's plus 20 rule? Or it's past the 20 mark rule?
If it's under 20, then it's up to 20. Otherwise, you go by that
Okay.
rule.
So you posted it, right?
Yep.
It's a rank 7. It is a. Where does it say the letter at?
Should say it in the top.
B class.
B class.
So 5.
So that's 22 is what that DC is. 10 plus 7 plus 5. Plus the appropriate ability modifier. Was that ninjutsu?
Yes.
What's your intelligence modifier?
1.
1. All right, so it passes. So it's not stunned, and it will take half damage
Okay.
because it passed
So it
both
took-
saves.
Okay. So it took
12.
half of 27.
Half of 24.
Oh yeah, you're right. Sorry, I was looking at the wrong thing.
Mark is going to try and jump out of the way because he doesn't want to be next to that thing. That's going to take an attack of opportunity.
He's on his way.
Get hit.
He got hit.
Yeah.
Good.
He takes 41 points of damage.
God.
Damn it.
Mark, get out of here.
Yeah, you don't have to tell me twice. You all should get
What?
out as well. I
Was it
don't think we
worth
can fight this thing.
You didn't
What were you saying?
say that he's harm's way.
Oh, you used harm's way on him? Oh, I didn't hear that. Okay, so you took half the damage?
I like the cinematic figure.
Was it so that harm's way? I can't remember. You take half the damage for him?
Oh, damn.
All the damage, okay. So you then you you see the attack coming for him, and you just like grab him and throw him behind you as you take the hit instead. So you take 41 damage. All right, well, thank you, but we need to get out of here, all of us.
Including you, Ryuji.
So Ryuji just kind of like gets quiet. And he's just kind of looking at this thing, thinking about what to do. But Mark is still going to make his attack, so he's going to use his rifle. Make an attack at the creature. Ooh. Unfortunately, he misses. I'm going to say he actually shoots the control panel for the device on accident. Yes. Oh, that's not good.
You did, though.
All right, so that was Mark's turn. That's the end of the round. Now we're back up, and we're going to Ryuji. Ryuji's gonna turn. He's gonna say, "Listen, all of you, I have a plan, but you all need to get out of here for it."
Plan, Ryuji.
He has this plan. He's gonna grapple it.
Oh boy. Should have done that.
Does he succeed?
You see, he's grabbing it, and like the liquid is kind of like flowing around the arms, so it really doesn't look like he's succeeding. But the creature is just kind of like turned its head around and looked at him, like, "What are you trying to do here?" So he's got its attention at least. You can't be certain if he's actually pinning it or anything.
Don't be a fool, Ryuji. Pretty clear that brute strength isn't the strength this thing is talking about.
Oh, I know.
You cut your losses in the lead now.
No, I need to show this thing that I'm worth being its host. So all of you get out of here, and if I die, I just think it's one of Malam's pawns that you don't have to worry about.
Do I get any flashbacks right now, as he says?
The only flashback right now is what allowed you to use the cloak in the first place. You know that while you were with them, you were training alongside Ryuji, kind of in some combat, where you were discovering about the Seven Tails. And so you were using the cloak. You also saw that Ryuji was keeping up with you even in the cloaked form. Albeit barely.
Not like a cage. You think you can knock Ryuji out?
Probably not.
Well, he's vulnerable right now.
I do have a plan, though.
Yeah. That's your plan.
You'll see next turn.
All right.
I don't trust Ryuji.
Yama's going to turn to you, Cage. Oh, sorry. What was that, Yoshimitsu?
I was saying, like, yeah, your thing doesn't find him worthy. Neither do I.
Doesn't find us worthy either. What does that say about us?
I'm talking about him now. I don't trust him trying to stay behind. If he does get a hold of this thing's power.
So Yama's going to turn to you, Cage. He's going to say, "Is the plan to get out of here?"
God, that's a lot of pressure.
Do you want me to grab Mark and start going?
No. We release this thing, and we need to at least see what we can do to try to stop it.
That's fine. He's going to step forward and make a slash at it with his sword.
Then we gotta go all out then.
Ooh, that's unfortunate.
That means he hit Ryuji.
In this case, typically you roll a 1d5 for the hostage situation, but because of the situation that they're in, I'm going to say he hits both of them because of that, slashing through the liquid and also hitting Ryuji. There's the right character sheet. Okay.
Ryuji, you fool!
Jeez.
He hits them both there. Because, God damn it, Yama, you always were an idiot. Get the hell out of here. And now that's it for Yama. Wukong, you're up. Oh, wait. Sorry.
Is the cloak
One
still
more
on?
second. Yama needs to roll, or sorry, Ryuji needs to roll a concentration check to make sure he's keeping the grapple. And he is. Just barely, but he is.
Nice. Is cloak still?
Yes, the cloak is still on you. It's also CLOAK.
Yes, I looked at it and I was like, how old are you?
Man, I hope Connor's not going to be a fucking punk and call that out again, like always.
Like always. I'm gonna. And I hope this works. I really hope this works. I'm going to. I'm gonna try to punch it.
All right, solid strategy. Let's see how it pays off for him. So roll a 1d2
Solid
as well.
strategy, Cotton. Let's see if it pays off for him.
Oh, you don't have to roll the hit check with the way it's currently. So roll 1d2 to determine. Okay, so you hit both of them. So roll the damage.
We might as well kill Ryuji here when we get the chance.
8 damage, huh? All right.
I said I'm gonna punch it.
Okay. When you said you had a strategy, I thought you'd just deal more damage. It just caught me off guard. All right, Cage.
Now, this wouldn't be the first time I killed a ninja, am I right? Heroic Surge puts me right here, and then we're gonna go with a new ability I got the other day.
All right, you need to roll another concentration check.
It's gonna be
That's the wrong roll.
it's
Guilds.
gonna be Fierce God Combo, and here we go. It's gonna be a full round attack action with an extra attack at the end. And my strength modifier is going to be 1.5 instead of regular 1, and it's increased by each. It says the hits are increased by 1 step.
Okay.
The damage is increased by 1 step. So
Okay.
instead of a 1d10, it'd be a 2d6.
Yep.
All right, but I have to try to hit him first, or do I just roll the 1d2 a number of times?
Roll the 1d2 a number of times.
Okay. Okay. Ah, shit! I don't have down how many times I can hit. So it'd be 6 times because 1 with each hand.
Okay. It's Ryuji. Ryuji. That's not Ryuji. That's not Ryuji. Not Ryuji. Not Ryuji. All right, 2 hits hit Ryuji. The rest of them only hit it.
Okay. So should I do 2 hits and then 2 hits on the other one? Or do 2 hits and do 4 hits on the other one, I guess?
Just roll 6 hits.
Just roll 6 hits. Like individually?
Yeah.
Okay. First hit. Oh, that's the damage. Am I rolling hits or damage?
Damage, sorry.
All right. Second, third, fourth, fifth, sixth.
All right. All right. Ryuji took a couple of shots, but he's still holding strong. Let's see if his grip is still holding strong. Ooh, that one kind of forced his grip to be released because, and the creature just kind of slimes out. Goes, well, look at you. I felt that hit. It's just a damn shame that there's.
Is there anything weird that I see because I have the Byaku activated on this guy, or is it just all black?
It is all black. You cannot see his chakra. You do not see any chakra inside of him.
Okay, sorry to interrupt.
No, it's fine. She goes, well. Now I'm split. Do I kill you, or do I kill the one who insulted me first? Ah, wonderful idea. Let's go for both. But before that happens, it's Mark's turn. Mark opens the elevator. He climbs inside, and as he does, he yells, You have 6 seconds to get in here before I go."
So 60.
You have 1 round.
You have 1 round. It's okay, Mark. Go ahead and go. I got teleport.
Jeez.
But you see, it is going. It's kind of like holding its hands out, like charging up a little like ball of energy, and just kind of unleashes that in a cone, hitting all 3 of you. So not Yama, but all 3 of you.
Oh, shit. I don't
Can
like
I
that.
can I substitute with Mark again?
No, you're fine. I'm gonna use Harm's Way.
Yeah, if you want to, you can.
Yeah, Mike's gonna use Harm's Way. We're all gonna stand behind him.
I'm gonna need to know before I roll damage. What are you doing,
I'm fine.
Wukong?
I'm fine. I'm
That's
not
how
gonna.
defends one person.
All right.
Is that to see if it hit?
No,
Oh,
This
that's
is
the
an AoE.
damage. Oh, you
this is an
just
AoE without a reflex save, so it's the bullshit
Okay.
kind of attack.
Okay.
So it's 44 damage to each target. Are you taking all of them, Yoshimitsu, or can you only use that on 1 person a turn?
No, only one person.
Who are you using it on, Wukong or Cage? Cage it is. Okay.
No, I was really.
Oh, I thought you used it.
This Cage.
Was that your arrow? Was that Wukong's arrow? I saw an arrow doing that.
It was the
No,
yellow
it's-
arrow, so it was Mike.
That was me. Yeah.
All right. So Cage is who you're defending?
Yeah.
All right. Wukong, you
You
take
wanna
44
toss?
points of damage. Yoshimitsu, you were also hit by this, so that means you take damage twice. You are aware, correct?
No, it's just once.
No, it's a cone attack. It's AoE that's hitting you as well.
Yeah, like this ability is cover. It defends against an AoE attack. So it wouldn't be twice. I would just take the damage.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I
Like
remember now.
he's standing in front of me. Like, yeah.
All right, so you take 44 points of damage. Yeah, we've talked about that before. I just forgot.
My fingers are freezing.
Mine are fine.
This-
Feeling anxious?
A little. I think the blood's going out of my hands.
Jeez.
All right, well, that's its turn.
Back to Ryuji, who's gonna say, "Get out of here!"
Let me check something on Ryuji here.
Oh boy, I don't like the sound of that.
Sorry, I'm just thinking how I'm gonna do this.
That's yeah.
So he is going to say, "All right, you all need to get out of here. If I can't have all your power, then I'll do what my dad would do to get some of it." He's gonna bite it.
When have I ever bit? Power?
No, you did that earlier on.
Remember when you ate that one guy?
I just bit it. No, what?
There were a few times where you were very much into like the biting, like even if it was like not you actually biting the enemy, but like you'd make jokes about it. So I imagine Silas like embellishing. It's like, so I bit the guy's ear off.
Oh God!
You guys remember when Silas ate that one guy?
I didn't eat nobody. Shut up. he ate the headband, but I guess embellishing, I ate his whole head.
Yeah. I imagine Silas would be the kind of guy to do that a little bit with his kids.
Mm-hmm. Well, here we go. He goes Ozzy Osbourne on it.
I'm gonna bite the head off this bat.
GG.
No more years. And it's a miss.
That's a hit. This thing doesn't have a good defense.
Oh,
That 1d4 one apply. That one apply. That's damage deals. Ooh.
Right.
But you see, after he like tries to bite, he like rips off some of it. He swallows it.
oh,
Dang fool.
it's gonna become deathly ill.
You see, he just kind of like shudders. Ugh. Ugh. All right, there's more of that. Where that came from? And so now it's Yama's turn.
Yama's gonna bite him too.
Yama's going to look at what Ryuji just did. He's going to say he's crazy. I'm sorry, Cage, but I'm not going to sit here and die.
Get out
We
while you
need re-
can.
We need reinforcements if we're going to take this thing head on. He goes in the elevator.
Uh-oh.
Wukong. You get Cage?
I just dropped something. And he didn't take attack of opportunity to get away.
The creature would have taken attack of opportunity.
Hey.
That's it. I forgot what the fucking final roll was for that. I was thinking. I was like, wow, 41. Oh, yeah, obviously.
GG.
As he does that, you see Yama takes a big hit. He goes, "Ugh. Ugh." Hey, he's still going, though. But it's just like, "Ugh."
Then he rolls a 1 to try to get away and trips and falls on his face.
GG.
In true Yama fashion.
All right, next up is Wukong.
I'm gonna try something. I'm gonna try to do paper lance on it and see if I can solidify.
Try and solidify him.
Yeah, using paper lance.
Okay.
Trying to cone on him.
What would I gotta roll?
Just roll the hit like you would regularly for Paper Lance.
Trying to pull a cone on.
It should be a ranged touch attack, I assume. I can pull it up.
No, it's arranged.
19. I just found the chart. It's above my techniques. I have a little square there and it has a chart in it. Sorry about that.
GG. How dare you? I will not forgive this betrayal.
True. That's the stories.
That's a miss.
Yeah, I was pretty sure.
It's right on the fucking edge, but that's a miss.
I mean, he is grappled though. Still,
No,
He's not grappled currently. Cage's hits
Oh.
on and made him lose the grapple.
dang.
So that's your attack action. Gonna do a move action there, Wukong?
No, I'm gonna do heroic surge and try to.
Try it again. Okay.
Yeah, scream.
Every time, man.
All right. Well, so that was your heroic surge. You still have a move action.
Uh huh. Should I go into the elevator or should I just stay here? I'm gonna
Should I
ready.
stay or should I go
to-
now?
I'm gonna ready my move action to go into the elevator as
As a what?
the last person.
Okay. So if not everybody goes, then you won't go.
you
If
what's gonna be funny?
Ryuji's staying.
If
If
I
Ryuji's
tell
staying out here, yeah.
So
what's
everyone
gonna
but
be
Ryuji.
funny
Yeah, everyone but Ryuji.
Okay.
what's gonna be funny is when I teleport out, so he stays because I didn't run to the elevator.
What's the range on that teleport? That should be a good thing to notify, to clarify, because you went down 200 feet in that elevator.
60 plus
60 per level.
And it goes through solid objects for that one?
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay.
As long as you know where you're going to teleport.
Okay. Yeah, that's fine then. Just want to make sure. All right. So that was Wukong's Yoshimitsu. No. I skipped you, Yoshimitsu.
Yeah, skip me twice, by the way.
I've skipped you twice?
Remember when everybody went again?
Yoshimitsu, you get 2 turns right now.
Oh, sweet. All right.
I'm gonna use them both to head to the elevator.
GG. Alright. I ain't effing letting Ryuji stay in the crap hole. Alright. I'm gonna use Iron Skin technique. +6 strength. I'm gonna go over here and grapple Ryuji.
All right, so you're going to need to make a melee hit check versus his defense. I mean, he's got a pretty good defense.
Basically double. $15. Rip.
That's a fail. All right, turn 2. It's also a fail.
Right.
The defense is 28. I'll give that knowledge up.
Rest.
I say since you skipped him, I'll give him a plus to both attack.
Jeez.
What is an
yeah, my turn.
incorporeal creature?
Incorporeal. It's like invisible, can go through objects. Objects go through it. I guess it doesn't necessarily have to be invisible.
Just means you can't touch it. Kind of like ghosts.
Is that what this? Is that what this is? Oh,
This
we're
creature?
touching
No.
it. No, we're
Yeah, you're
touching
touching
it.
it.
Yeah.
If it hadn't taken its physical form, if Wukong hadn't triggered this action, then it would be incorporeal.
I was just reading something, so it makes me happy.
All right. Makes me want to figure out here. I'm guessing it's the Hyuga style technique that you're reading.
Yeah.
All right. So Yoshimitsu, you still have 1 move action.
Alright, ended my turn.
Okay. Well, Wukong, that means you ain't taking the elevator. Cage, you are up.
All right. I'm going to go. Wait. Never mind. I'm not going to do that. All right. So I'm going to use another heroic surge, and I'd like to use that one to put electricity on my hands with whatever ability that was. think it was minor electrical current. Yeah, which adds a 1d4 points of electricity damage to all my hits.
Mm-hmm.
And then I'm going to hit him with Fierce Guard combo again.
Okay.
This time I'm going to have to roll hits.
Yep, no longer grappled. But it's not too hard to hit this thing. Unless you get unlucky.
You say that. Say that now. You just wait.
This is true. This is also a much higher level creature for the most part, so. I didn't expect combat to take this turn. I expected people to retreat. I didn't think Wukong would challenge it, you know? But I was prepared this time.
Ooh, that's a miss.
That's correct. It's 4 hits. Should have 2 more.
You're right. Sorry. That's at the highest attack bonus.
All right, that's 5 hits out of 6.
Okay. So it'll be. I don't know how to do that. So it's going to be 2d6 plus 15 plus 1d4 on each hit.
Correct.
So should I just roll that 5 times, or should
that'll be
I
fine.
do it 1, 2, 3, 4, 5? Those are just fucking low rolls.
All right. And you keep punching it, and you know the liquid kind of fades away from your hands as you're doing that, doing your attacks. And then it reforms and it goes, well, 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 look at what we have here. Can I ask you a question?
No question.
A sneer.
What's your name?
Didn't someone say my name earlier? Yeah,
Yeah.
Yama did.
It's still asking.
My name's Cage.
That's not how you pronounce corpse.
Yeah.
Hey,
And it's actually Mark's turn. Mark hits the button, and the elevator closes up. All right, so now it's its turn. It's going to do a 4-round attack action on you, Cage.
And I'm going to use Dimensional Shift to jump back.
All right, going to use that to evade the attack?
Yep.
All right. So you jump back to where you're going?
Uh-huh.
Now I'm asking you to move.
Oh. All right.
I think he says leaving the room.
Are you leaving the room with it? I thought you were just like going back a few steps.
I'm going to jump right over here.
Okay. Because you and you're all wanting for the chase.
Oh, you know what? Right here. Sorry, right here. Sorry. I changed my mind.
Okay.
Right there.
I admire your dedication, and it's been such a long time since I've actually had a fight. I'd like to thank you for this opportunity. And Ryuji's now going to he's going to create 2 bone swords. He's going to say, hey, I'm your focus, not those guys. He's going to do a 4-round attack action with it. Actually, no, he can't because he's some of the bones. He's going to use a heroic surge and do a 4-round attack action.
There you go. There you go. Cheat.
Those are all hits. I'll roll this collectively. Except for that one, because that can only apply once. It takes 35 points of damage. And now you're up Yoshimitsu.
She
Didn't forget you this time.
would hope that. Alright, we're dropping Ishimaru's third stance. Trying after the and after he's
Are you trying to grab him?
yeah.
Is that what you're trying to do? That's too bad. I just see him being like, and then Ryuji be like, cut it out.
So yep, you go make that attack at him, but he still remains up. Or remains ungrappled. Is going, Yoshimitsu, I appreciate the thought, but don't waste your time. You all need to get out of here.
Oh, they're just gone.
Well, hit the button and call it back.
Oh, we will. But you're coming too. I'm not doing this for your sake. I don't trust you.
That's a smart move. Now let me do this, or else I'm going to start fighting you instead.
Just what I was waiting for.
Wouldn't 4 people be more, would be better than 1? More better.
Are you asking
Yeah.
Yoshimitsu or Ryuji?
Yes, this is
Ryuji.
You said Ryuji?
He says, 4 people to fight this thing, then 1?
Yes.
I'm not trying to fight it. I'm not trying just to take it down. I want it inside of me.
Gay.
I knew that was coming. Seriously. Oh, I don't. Neither does it.
He's already made it very clear that he's not going to go willingly. It'd have to be by force.
You get 2 options. You can die by our hands, or you can die by.
I choose it. Is there anything else you're doing on your turn, Yoshimitsu?
No.
Alright, Wukong, you're up.
Cool. I'm gonna try to do paper dancing.
Alright.
Yeah.
That's a hit.
Do I solidify?
Just roll regular damage.
What kind of damage should I roll?
Do you not have it written there?
Paper lance is a D4 if it's a tiny piece of paper. It's like I'm grabbing it with my hands. Just solidify it. Like, I guess I can roll a D4 or a D3.
Alright. And you see that paper just kind of goes into it, and it's just chilling there.
No. I was trying to make it solid. Make the thingamabob solid.
The black entity?
Yeah, I was trying to like put my hands on it and then solidify it. Not paper.
Oh, using the paper. Okay. It doesn't
Using
work.
paper lance.
Yeah, pull it
Alright,
down.
cool.
She just like covers in the paper.
Yeah, it doesn't work. You can see.
Alright, doesn't work, you say. Well, then in that case, I'm going to use Heroic Surge and then just go ahead and do Elemental Beatdown rank 2.
Alright.
And then I'm going to use Wind.
So that's actually a failed save. That's a very high class technique. Alright. So that's your turn. Cage.
It's an instant action to pull from your chakra pool, right?
That's a swift action.
Swift action. Okay, I'd like to try to do that.
Okay.
So just do like a chakra control.
Chakra control check. DC 15.
Oh, thank God.
All right, you pass.
What were the like if you pulled half of it? What was
If you
what
pull
happened?
half, you'll be fine. If you go beyond half, then you become exhausted or fatigued, and you take -1 to pretty much everything you do.
-1.
Mhm.
That's it. Just -1.
For that level. Once you drop below 75%, you become exhausted.
So if I was going to go to 75%, how much would that leave me with? Because I'm at 24 health. Or I'm at 20. I got 24 in my thing.
6 remaining. So you could take 18.
All right, I'll take 18. And then I want to use something. I want to use it, but it says it's an area fucking cone shape, so pretty much everyone's gonna get hit by it.
You could still do it.
Or does it do like this? So it looks like it's just gonna be these squares.
No, it would hit them. It would hit
It hit
everyone.
everybody. Rip. I don't want to do it. It's 16d6 damage though.
You could always save it for next turn if you survive that long.
If I survive that long.
Pa, 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 pa. I'm trying, man. I'm trying. Sorry, I just sent a private message. So that is your turn.
Whose turn?
Wasn't that yours?
I didn't do anything yet.
Oh, I've been waiting to see what you do. And you said you weren't going to do that, so it's just like, all right, so I guess you can wait for next turn. And then you're like, yeah.
Okay. You know what? I'm gonna prepare an action. Damn it. I want to prepare an action.
Uh-huh.
If it looks like something cataclysmic's about to happen, like something he's about to turn around and do something nasty to us, I'm going to grab onto Wukong and Yoshimitsu, and I'm gonna dimensional shift out of this area. And we'll leave fucking Ryuji here.
Okay. Well, the thing that's about to happen is it was about to do the cone attack again at you. So so it would hit all 3 of you in that case.
Unless the heart of sun came in.
Would that be enough to make me want to do that? What do you think, Yoshimitsu?
When a heartless sub.
No, would the attack that it's about to do, which will hit all 3 of you, would that be worthy of Cage grabbing you all and teleporting out?
I mean, I can't see if Yoshimitsu. I just know that he's taking a few hits. I don't know how much health he has left.
Oh, I'll be okay. What about the rest of the squad?
So I just dropped some hard metagame knowledge to a private message.
All right. Yeah, I'm gonna grab him and teleport out.
Okay. I'll teleport you. Teleporting like to the elevator, like the other side.
No, we're gonna teleport to the guard tower outside.
Okay. Well, that will actually make me have to think twice about what I was doing there. You see Yama there. You see Mark there.
We do?
Yeah, as they were relieving the area.
Oh, I don't see him.
Oh, sorry. Right. Let me move him up ahead. And they're looking at you. He goes, all right. So, your Ryuji still down there?
Couldn't do anything about it.
All right. Listen. Any of you know Genjutsu?
No.
All right. Well, then, I just need to do one last little thing here.
Who's talking?
Mark.
All right.
You see Mark
gonna-
climbs up onto this place here. He goes up, and you can hear this as he grabs the guard's walkie-talkie from behind him, and he yells on, immediately causing the guard to react, but not attack him instantly. He goes, the cage is open. You need to seal the tunnels now.
Oh, Yama, get the fuck out of there.
Jeez.
And you see that guy, he's freaking out. He goes, what the, wait, you're Mark. You see, you just kind of see some hesitation, and the guy clicks the radio. This is a sharpshooter #1 outside, Hank. I believe this man's telling the truth. We need to seal the tunnels. At that point, you see some stuff starts coming out of the ground that just like a metal barrier just coming up, sealing the way behind you.
And then the tunnel collapses.
No collapsing, but you just see that coming up. At which point, Mark goes, "Oh, all right, thank you very much."
And then pushes him off.
And you hear a bang, and the man falls off the tower. Actually, that wouldn't fit Mark right there, because the guy was willing to help. I'm taking that back. Mark is going to knock him out, and we're going to not worry about the DC.
We're time travelers. It's okay.
Yeah. Guy gets knocked out. He goes, all right, listen, you all go back to base, double check, make sure that Carmen is still alive. I, on the other hand, I'm going to go meet up with Albert. You all good?
That's not... No, we can't go back to base without you.
Listen. You saw what that thing is. Get back to your base, and don't worry about me. You got there, and I was never there, or maybe I was gone when you already got there, or maybe something happened and we got separated. Just tell a lie. This doesn't need to be a bigger issue. Just let me leave.
I'm not making this decision. I've already let you go once, Mark. Everybody else has to decide on this.
Yoshimitsu, Wukong?
Yama?
It's not much time. Not enough for a dispute like this.
So I'm gonna use elemental beatdown, but I'm gonna empower it to max.
On Mark?
Yep.
GG. You're right.
16d6. There it is.
Oops.
21d6. That was 16d6.
All right, and
No.
it's exactly what Cage
Yeah,
said. You
sorry.
see it turns into a poof of smoke. But then something else happens real quick. You see Yama, he goes, huh. I didn't think you'd see through it that easily. And he also turns into a poof of smoke.
Yeah, I'm done.
Sorry, get through it, not see through it. Get through it, that's what I meant to say.
Wait a minute. So Yama just betrayed us and left?
Yep.
You saw he disappeared like a shadow clone.
You know Shadow Clone?
No, but Awari does.
So here's the possibilities of what that essentially could be. Of either Yama has betrayed you, or that wasn't Yama.
I wasn't,
Awari is the only person I know that I've seen so far. You said it.
Well, actually...
Yeah.
turns to poofs.
I mean, some people know Shadow Clone, so... Masayoshi knew Shadow Clone.
A lot of people in the Leaf knew Shadow Clone, despite it being a forbidden jutsu.
No, I mean not here. Like
Yeah, I know what you mean.
Yeah.
That would mean that Mark would have to know Shadow Clone Jutsu and Transformation Jutsu, if that was the case, to transform one of his jutsu as clones into that.
Mark
said-
said, "Did you?"
And it could have not been
Huh.
Mark as well. Could have been another transformation.
I didn't think that he would see through that.
Get through that is what I meant to say.
There's no way that's Mark Helper taught him. There's no way you can master ninjutsu that easily. Not that years of training.
Who is he talking about? Get through it that easily?
Through training.
You see, no, Yama said that as soon as you destroyed the other, the shadow clone.
I don't get it.
We're talking about two things. I'm talking about when Mark before said that he learns Shadow Clone Jutsu from Halpert.
You trying to say that was never Mark?
Yeah. There's no way anyone can master Jutsu that fast, especially a hidden technique like that.
I don't know.
I
He
don't even know how to
did.
do the Shadow Clone
I
Jutsu.
don't know. He did that range technique, and I feel like that's what he did before when he was attacking 1d20 plus 22.
Mike's counter argument that Naruto just looked at a piece of paper and then did.
He read the scroll, and that was a hidden technique.
So the
All this later from the
possibilities of what it is that Mark does know that technique, and that he made a shadow clone of Yama to deceive you. There's a possibility that Yama also knew shadow clone technique, and that he has betrayed you. Or it's possible that neither of those two were Mark or Yama, and that it was either Owari or possibly Orochimaru.
My guess is Orochimaru sending the wire out. Owari's killed Mark and now pretending to be Mark, and he has snatched up Yama.
So I'm
The
going to look
shadow
around
clone.
and see if I can see any chakra signatures moving away from the area.
You see nothing.
And
Part of that reason is because you look back inside the through the tunnel that was just sealed, and it's got that same black block that you saw.
We need to get out of here, guys.
Yeah, you said it.
So I'm going to grab you guys and I'm going to teleport us out of here. 600 and some odd feet away.
Sweet.
And you go. Sorry about the kind of rushed ending. Everyone was sending messages of I'm getting tired. I'm passing out. Can we finish this?
Hey, if you would have sent
And I
me a
was trying
message,
to rush it so
if you would've
much,
sent
but
me a
you all were
message
just
letting me
saying,
know.
"No, I'm not leaving. I'm not leaving. I'm fighting." But no, you never fucking left.
hey, you never sent me a metagame message.
Well, you didn't. They sent me messages first, letting me know that they were wanting to kind of get close to the end.
Yeah, it's 4:30.
Yeah,
I was trying to get freaking Ryuji. I don't trust that nerd.
which I understand, but I was just it's God damn it, I want to end this too. I'm also tired, but you don't let it go. You never let it go. But good ninja,
personal
good
memory.
ninja.
So we
You
get
did
back
what
to
you're
the
supposed
thing, or
to.
are we going to do that next time?
We'll do that next time.
All right, do we get any experience?
10,000 experience.
Level up.
Let's say 10,000. I mean 7.
I mean 10,000.
what's the XP we're at right now?
Oh, what's it that you're at, Cage?
We're at 72 now. Or
That's
I'm
just
at 72.
solid 72 as well. Not 72,000. That's just a solid 72.
It's a solid 72.
Surpass the limit of level 12.
I got to find out what where the next level comes in.
78.
78.
Mhm.
Attaboy, Mike.
No, sorry, you're looking at it.
All right, I'm gonna get up out of here.
All right. Thanks for watching. Sorry about the rushed ending. I think it all still worked out. It was, same end result as what I was trying to do initially, but it was just taking forever to get there. We'll see you next time. Hopefully you enjoyed that. Be sure to let us know whether you did or didn't by using those like buttons, the comments, or subscribing. And make sure you also spread it around to all of your friends, too. I'd also like to thank our patrons. With support like yours, we're able to slowly improve on our content, so thank you so much for supporting us. If you're not already a patron and you'd like to support us directly, be sure to check out our Patreon in the description below. We have rewards like stickers, shirts, behind-the-scenes content, and even the ability to make a major character to join in one of our D&D campaigns. Well, once again, Thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.